Welcome to JLJ this evening. Here on JLJ Media. So I'm hungry and thirsty. It's nighttime, so I'm eating and talking to you guys here on JLJ Media. I'm James Jr., of course. And like I said, this week, I'm always trying new things just to see how they do. Because you just don't know until you try. And I have decided to do a week's worth of JLJ this evening's audio this time and video. So if you're a video listener, video watcher, or an audio listener, you get it both. But they're not, I mean, they're not live, obviously, and they're not super long, but they each have topics that I want to talk to you about. And so this is kind of like an in lieu of me being live because I've been really busy recently with my business. I can't always be live at night, so I try to do live episodes when I can. Uh, I also want my channel to be a 24-hour channel where new stuff just comes out even at nighttime. So we're just trying this out, and you guys, I listen to you guys, so that's how I do that. So tonight's story is something I need your help. I actually want your opinion. How funny is that? We don't ask for your opinions that often. On my audio only show, What you can find anywhere, you can find podcasts. I actually talked about this. So I said, let me bring it now because everybody listens to that show. So I said, let me bring it now to the masses. That's my YouTube channel. I got some opinions there too. So I want your opinions too. So the true crime space is big right now. It is huge, huge. I have some audio dramas that are true crimes and they're fun. But I don't have anything like I mean we're covering the Monsters after show and we're covering the Aaron Hernandez after show, on Jenny Media. But I don't really have anything else in the true crime space. And I'm obviously even trying to like bump into that. Well, recently life shows you a hand and you go, oh, interesting. In the 90s, let me tell you the story. In the 90s, when I was young and tender in my 20s, I met someone who was a famous writer in San Francisco when I was living there. And we dated briefly. And we struck up friendship, dated, struck up friendship. Then I broke it off. Well, I'm going through my stuff. I'm clearing out a storage unit full of stuff. I'm finding things from 30, 40 years ago. I found the infamous breakup letter reply he wrote me, and it's legendary. It's amazing. It's crazy. It's everything. And I was like, wonder if he's still alive. Let me go look back and see what's going on. I Googled, he's dead, found out how he died, and I found out why he basically died and what happened before that. So without giving it all away, because I want to save it for whatever I decide to do with this, I dated somebody who was questionable and who committed a crime, a lot of crimes, and I didn't know this. But as I start looking back at our life, I'm like, there's some signs there, but I didn't know. Anyway, and this letter is just like it's a masterpiece. I remember when I got it, I was like, oh my god, I got it from a famous writer. It's a famous writer wrote this. Um, so I was doing a little bit of research and stuff was going on, and I was like, okay, so here's where I need your help. Should I do this? I kind of want to reveal this. I kind of want to talk about it, reveal it, and have my own spin and kind of like tell my story. There's no stories out about this, and I think it should be told. Should I do it as a book, or should I do it as an audio series podcast where each week I reveal? So I'm like, first time, who am I, and then who is he? Second time, how we met. Third time, and then the letter itself it's going to whether it's a book or it's going to be its own separate chapter, its own episode. It will be the letter, and I will read or present the letter in its entirety and then talk about what happened afterwards. So, and I'm also looking at my because I kept journals for 30 years. I have journal. I'm gonna also add my journal entries from that time period and wherever I mention this person. So this is actually an exciting project. I just don't know which one. I mean, usually I have an idea and I go, it's gonna be a book. No, it's gonna be a series. I actually am just trying to figure that out. I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. Um, so I'm asking you guys, just your opinion. If you want to hear this true crime story about James Lord Jr. and this questionable person, would you want it in just a book form so you just pick it up and read it? Plus Kindle, paperback Kindle. Or would you want it as an audio drama? I mean, as an audio drama, as a podcast. I won't do video because I'm not gonna do all that, but it's gonna be either audio or a book. So let me know in the comments what you think about that, because I think it's a story that needs to be told. And it's sad. It's a sad story. Um, sorry, one second, I got to write this thing down right over here. I had to do something. Okay. So I really want, not just because I'm trying to hop on this space, but like it really is a fascinating story that I do want to share. I do mini autobiographies all the time. I have about 4 or 5 out right now. Sort of fit into that same is what I do already. But it was like, I was going to write something else, but I ran across this, I'm like, wow, yes, we're going to do something with that. So, yeah, so keep an eye out. So let me know what you think, and we're gonna try to figure this out. And maybe it'll come to me one day. Maybe just all of a sudden it'll just come to me. This is what it's going to be. But either way, I'm going to get it out there to you guys somehow. And it's just sad. It also is a commentary on we don't always know who we think we know. Everybody thinks, well, something happens to this person. Well, you live next door. Did you know? I'm like, I don't know half my neighbors. I just went through this. I just went through a whole domestic thing with my neighbors. I had no idea what was going on with them. I found out more about them from the DA than I'd even do living. I don't even know how long he lived there. I mean, I live in a big city. Like, I'm in a small town. I don't know what everybody's doing. I barely talk to anybody. I couldn't tell you 2 doors down what they do or across the street what they do. I know some of my neighbors, but even if I'm saying I know them, I don't know them. We don't hang out together or anything. We're out there watering our lawns and saying hi to each other. Hi, neighbor. Hi, neighbor. I have no idea. When they close the door inside the house, I have no idea what they do. And that's the commentary on this. It's kind of like, it's not about me being duped. It's just about that we had a life, this one, and then he had a separate life. And that happens more often, and even at a smaller scale, larger scale, it happens more often than you think. It doesn't have to be as extreme as what Homeboy did, but yes, yes, crazy. So I'll keep posting that. So give me some things there, and I'm gonna kind of pull around and just kind of see what just hits me. What's going to do? Because I have a bunch of books coming out. I have no problem putting out books. But I was like, audio drama too. I don't know. See, I'm going back and forth. I get there's pros and cons of both. I'm gonna end the show here because these are all short episodes. It's just something for you to look at nighttime. Me at night. I'm James Lord Jr. It's JLJ this evening. We're audio and video. I'll talk to you next time. We'll see you tomorrow night.